guys, it's Emily, and today I'm here to bring you my June wrap-up part 2. I know this is kind of late, but I was busy entertaining my parents this last week. They came in for the holiday, and so I've just been going to work in the day and then hanging out with them at night, so haven't had that much free time. I have 6 books to talk about today, 3 audio and then 3 physical. And the first one I want to mention is Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. Now this has been all over BookTube and all over, the real world. And I was never planning to read this until over Easter. I went to visit my grandma, and my grandma is 92 years old. And she was like, "Oh yeah, I loved Gone Girl." And I was like, "What?" So yeah, I decided to listen to it on audio at work. And I'm glad I did because it's like 550 pages long, which is a long book. Like, it took me like 4 days of listening to it, 8 hours a day almost. Well, maybe not, 7 hours a day. Anyway, a long time to finish this book. Now, Gone Girl is the story of Nick and Amy Dunn, a married couple who have been having some problems, and then one day Amy goes missing, and so it's about like how her disappearance happened, and then the aftermath, and like Nick's life during it, and that's just a crazy ride. And thrillers aren't really my thing, and honestly, I did not enjoy the ending of this book, so yeah, I can't really say I recommend it. I know a lot of people love Gillian Flynn, but I didn't particularly enjoy it that much. The next audiobook I listened to this month was The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, and I read this with a buddy read with Lizzie Faye Loves Books and all of her gang at the March Mystery Madness group. And so we had a discussion board, and I listened to this on audio, and this was really good. I enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars, which is pretty rare for me. And this is about a magical circus that travels around the world, and it's about the players in that circus, the performers, and then the people who visit it, and the people who help construct it. And the audiobook is narrated by Jim Dale, who also narrates the Harry Potter series and the Pushing Daisies TV show, which I love. And so I got a real Pushing Daisies vibe from this book, if you've ever listened to that, or watched that, It's just really fantastic and magical, and I really enjoyed it. And then the last audiobook I listened to this month was Crocodile on the Sandbank by Elizabeth Peters. This is the first in a series of mysteries starring Amelia Peabody, and she's a English woman who's traveling in Egypt to look at the antiquities and do archaeology and such. And so it's about her adventures and her companion Evelyn, and then the 2 brothers they meet, Walter and Emerson. Walter and Randolph Emerson. And so it's about the mystery. There's like mummy running around their camp, and who is it, and why is it coming to get them? And it's just a really cute, fun book. I really enjoyed it, and it was just so sweet and cute, and yeah, if you're looking for a light-hearted mystery, I would definitely pick it up. The next book I read was Dubliners by James Joyce, which is a collection of short stories all involving people who live in Dublin, and this is a classic. I read this on my Kindle over the course of like a month. I found it kind of slow, and it took me a long time to read it, and I don't know, it was just kind of to me. I didn't feel like I enjoyed it that much, and it was just like I had to use Spark Notes, and I kept being like, am I missing anything out of this? And I don't know, it wasn't my cup of tea, I just average. It wasn't that exciting. The next book I read was The Professor and the Madman by Simon Winchester. This is the story of James Murray, who was the editor of the Oxford English Dictionary, And then oh man, what is his name? I can't remember, but the doctor that was in an insane asylum, and he sent definitions to the dictionary and to Murray, and so it's their life story, and then the like construction story of the dictionary, like the history of dictionaries in England, and yeah, just like the progression of it. The first edition of the Oxford Dictionary took like 70 years to produce, I believe, and it was just crazy. Like, yeah, it was just really interesting. I did find it a bit slow at times, and it dragged in the middle, but it is a short read. It's only about 240 pages, and I read it in about 4 days. So yeah, I would recommend it if you like etymology or things like words or, history or, yeah, it's just a really interesting book. And then the last book I read, which is the only book I have the copy of, is Emily, the Diary of a Hard-Worked Woman. And this book is a nonfiction account diary of Emily French's life in 1890s Colorado. And I got this because I am doing a reading group, a Goodreads group, where we're doing a 52-week challenge. And one of the challenges is to read a book that starts with the first initial of your name. And so, of course, I found it on like January 3rd at Half Price Books, and I was like, oh, that'll fit wonderfully because, of course, my name is Emily. I did not enjoy this book. Kind of like Dubliners, it took me a month to read a very short book. This book only has like 165 pages, so it should not have taken me that long. And actually, my mom read it after I did while she was here, and she read it in like 2 days. But it was just like boring to me, and I like from a historian perspective, it was really interesting, but from a reading perspective, it was just like dull because there wasn't anything exciting. It was just her day-to-day life, and that's really rare to find a diary of somebody's day-to-day life. But I still I don't know, I just did not enjoy it, and I felt bad, and I probably would have DNF'd it, except that it had my name on it, and that I was reading it for a specific challenge. So yeah, I'm definitely going to donate this to the Little Free Library, and I'm going to also donate The Professor and the Madman, which I have the physical copy of. I just cannot find it right now. I gave it to my mom, and she might have taken it with her, although she did finish it, so I'm not sure about that. But yeah, so I read 9 books this month, and I feel really good about that. I recently upped my reading goal to 100 books, which is the biggest amount of books I will have read. If I meet it, I don't know if I will meet it because I'm going back to school in the fall, and so I might be doing more academic reading, but we will see. I don't know exactly what I will be doing for the rest of the year, but I do have 45 more books to read if I'm going to make 100, because I have read 55 so far. But I am ahead of my goal, so that's good. Alright, I'll let y'all go now. I hope y'all had a great June and a great holiday if you are in the USA. And if not, I hope you just had a great first week of July. Talk to you later. Bye.